The African Child Kept in a Zoo, The Forgotten Shame of Brussels, 1958. Please watch this video to the end, because what you're about to see is one of the most disturbing examples of human cruelty ever recorded. And when you finish, tell us what you think in the comments. Was this ignorance or evil? This picture was taken in Brussels, Belgium in 1958, but what shocks most people is not the date, it's the reality it captures. Yes, 1958, not the 1800s, not the slavery era, but the so-called modern age. And yet, this African child was being kept in a zoo. From the late 1800s to the mid-20th century, Europe and America turned racism into entertainment. Africans, Pacific Islanders, Native Americans, entire families were taken from their homelands and put on display. They were called ethnological exhibits. But make no mistake, they were human zoos. These people were forced to live in fake villages built inside zoo enclosures. Visitors would come to stare, laugh, and sometimes throw food as if they were animals. To the European audience, it was education. But to the victims, it was humiliation, a daily reminder that they were considered less than human. The Brussels Congo Village, 1958. Now fast forward to the 1958 Brussels World's Fair, also known as Expo 58. Belgium wanted to showcase its colonial empire, especially the so-called Belgian Congo. So they built what they called the Congo Village. Dozens of Congolese men, women, and children were brought from Africa and placed behind bamboo fences. They were dressed in traditional clothing and told to act natural while Europeans watched and took photos. Some visitors even threw bananas, bread, or candy at them, as this picture shows. One of the Congolese participants later said, open quote, "We were told to smile and wave, but every night we cried," close quote. Segment 3, the hypocrisy of civilization. Europe at that time claimed to be the center of civilization, art, science, and progress. But in the same breath, it turned human beings into exhibits. It's a cruel irony. While some countries were planning to send men into space, others were still displaying Africans behind fences. These human zoos existed in France, Germany, Norway, Italy, and Belgium. Some ran until the 1950s, and in a few cases, similar cultural villages appeared even later, disguised as tourism or education. The photo you're looking at is more than a piece of history. It's a scar. It reminds us that racism was not just about chains or whips, it was psychological. It taught generations to see Africans as objects, not equals. And this mindset didn't vanish with independence. Its echoes still exist, in stereotypes, in discrimination, in how the world often looks at Africa today. So the next time someone tells you that racism is in the past, show them this picture. Because this happened in 1958, not ancient history. Let this image remind us all, human dignity is not a favor, it's a right. And those who forget this truth risk repeating the same cruelty in new forms. If this story touched you, please leave a comment below. Tell us what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to AfriFacts, where we bring Africa's hidden stories to light.